To my watchers, those who watch the watchers of my sneaking peeks. How's everybody doing today? I normally do these in the garage, but it is below freezing. And as you can see, I can't put a jacket on properly. So I'm going to sit here in my living room. All right, my spare living room. This is a weird house. This is technically the formal dining room, but we never use it as such. It's the sit-around living room where you just sit and talk, play cards, that type of thing. What do we do when we're not riding? What do you do when you're not riding? Me? I'm usually at work, or I'm working my wood shop. Well, I can't do the wood shop right now and do the surgery. I'm not going to work at the moment because I got, some time off because I can't drive. So what is it we do? Well, I know for me, I've done some reading. I've watched way too much movies. I know I spent pretty much the first 2 weeks on painkillers. Maybe not the whole time because I was getting off of one, but I had to take the other one because it took care of the nerves in that. And when the nerves are reconnected, let me tell you, that hurts. Now, a lot of people think, oh my God, you get hurt because of motorcycling. No, this started out in the Army, jumping out of airplanes. It didn't help shooting machine guns. It didn't help carrying heavy packs. It didn't help riding motorcycles. It didn't help running up and down things with hills and heavy weights and carrying litters and helping people out. Life goes on. I mean, you're going to hurt yourself one way or the other. Yeah, I hurt my shoulder in the Army originally. They said it was no big deal. I kept hurting it year after year after year. It kept popping out. Last time I was, coming down the stairs, wife said something. I turned and missed a step or something, and boom. I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, okay, I've thrown my shoulder out a million times. Yeah, it hurt a little bit. Originally, I got it to where I thought it was back, but it wasn't. Went to the doc because it was really hurting. Talked to them. They're like, yeah, well, let's get an x-ray. X-ray, he was like, you need to go see a specialist. Specialist, like, yeah, you need surgery. That's broke. That's pretty badly broke. And it's broke in the shoulder. So they had to do a full shoulder replacement. It's just life. Guys, life happens. I don't care what you do. It's going to happen. It's going to happen to all of us. Now, I'm lucky I have the type of job where I have sick leave. I really worry sometimes for the people who don't have sick leave, but we need to look at what we do ourselves. I know that I'm part of a group that we can donate to help people who've had injuries and that who don't have any kind of help. I try to help out where I can. I can't always send money. Why? I don't always have money. This has cost me a lot of money because I have to do that here. I could probably go down to my workshop and, use the vise to hold the can and then hope I don't spill it on the way up, and I'm a bit of a klutz, so who knows. But the thing is, we do what we need to. That's one reason my videos are a little, here, there, and everywhere. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I mean, I'm doing a lot of videos on how to hook things on bikes, how cameras work, what kind of camera equipment I have, what kind of mics I use. I've noted these mics are great for just a straight interview, especially when it's only like 2 or 3 people. But the reality is, I'd like something better. I'm going to get something better, but not right now because it costs too much. But guys, what do we do when we don't ride? What do we do when we can't do a lot of things? What do we do when we have to rely on someone else? And right now, I cannot drive somewhere. I don't think it would be safe for me to drive right now because every once in a while I'm going to get a twinge of pain. Let's get into something totally different. Thank you guys for joining in today. I'm saying here I have got a sweater on because I keep my house cool, because I don't think it needs to be really warm when generally this time of day no one's here. It'll warm up about the time the wife's supposed to be back because that's about the time we both get home. And at that point, I raise the temperature. In the summertime, I leave it cool but not cold. When I wake up, I don't care. It can be 60 degrees. I'll be fine. But what do I do? Well, I've got plants, so I've got to keep it at least 55 degrees, otherwise they'll die. I also don't want it above 90, otherwise they're going to have issues. Now, my cactuses will probably make it pretty good. I have to make sure they're watered. One of the things I'm doing with shooting the videos like this is I'm trying to share a little bit more outside of motorcycling because, well, we all do things outside of motorcycling. My big thing outside of motorcycling is reading, spending time with my family and friends. Right now, I spend a lot of time with my wife, and I love spending time with her. And I think it's going to be great when we're retired. But I also know that you need time apart. We've had a lot of time apart because of the military, but it's kind of funny because now it's like, oh, we can spend the weekend together. And then I'm like, man, I am so looking forward to Monday because I can have some me time. I can sit around and read, and she has to go to work. So I very much appreciate the time that she spends with me and the time that we spend apart. We have mutual friends, we have independent friends. The thing is, have friends, have things to do besides one individual thing. It's like I used to run. I can't run anymore because of my knees and back. So I got even more into motorcycling. I got more into woodwork. I got more into reading. I read a lot. Guys, I don't know what you do, but I hope that you do things that make you happy, things that make you smile. If it is just motorcycles, like repairing them, working on them, driving them, whatever, let me see. Let me know what you guys do. I'm going to say thank you very much. I'm sorry if this is a short one. Guys, have a great time and keep supporting the channel. As you note, I have not done anything for, sales and that, for the simple fact of at the moment, I don't have, I've got a picture that a friend has drawn and we got to get together and get that finished. I haven't found a t-shirt yet to put it on to make it look cool. Because if I'm going to sell something, I want something that's going to look cool, be comfortable, something you can ride on, something that you'd be happy to own. I don't want it just to be some thing that you're going to stick in a closet somewhere and never use. But we'll work on that. All right, guys.